Montreal is known as Canada's cultural capital. It's a hub for artists and musicians, and the city is fertile soil for small musical genres to blossom into movements, which seems to be the case with dubstep music lately. This is Emily Campbell with Arts and Culture on CUTV. Today, we get an inside look at the progression of dubstep within Montreal. So I'm here with Dave Brunelle and Evan Woolley, who are the founders of DUBMASHINE. So do you guys mind telling me what DUBMASHINE is?
Well, basically, I like to consider it, it's a family of a bunch of bass-hungry scoundrels.
Evan and I founded DUBMASHINE because we felt that there was a need for some all-night parties with really heavy bass and dubstep music.
It's basically a techno genre of music, dubstep, and it focuses more on an aggressive sound, yet at the same time a slower tempo. It's also, the drum beats are laid back in halftime, and it has an influence of hip-hop, dub reggae, and the aggressiveness comes from the bass lines, which are very heavy and have a low-frequency oscillator. For those who are not so technically savvy, that would be the wobble sound, and that's what gives the aggressive appeal.
Yeah, if you listen to early dubstep, it's a very mellow, slow kind of music, and that's progressed into songs that have more bigger bass drops and something that's a little bit easier to dance to, really. The Montreal dubstep scene is fairly new, and it started out as a very well-knit community, and it's sort of evolved into a much broader audience and crowd. So now we see not just a bunch of raver kids going to shows, you see more university crowd and more of a stage up crowd, and even down to high school kids. And there wasn't really anyone that was catering to the after hours dubstep scene, and we felt it was probably a really good opportunity for us to jump in there, throw some huge parties where dubstep was the center of attention, and people really loved that.
We booked a pretty well-known DJ from the United Kingdom named Inspector Dubplate.
CUTV was lucky enough to get an interview with Inspector Dubplate on his last day on tour. How was your stay in Montreal?
Okay, Montreal was wicked. We did a few days around North America. Definitely the best crowd, and definitely more educated than the other places we did as well. No, it was really good.
Have you noticed any major differences between the dubstep scene in the UK versus Canada?
Huge differences anywhere other than the UK. Like if you compare the UK to anywhere abroad, in the UK, because there's so many events going on, it's so saturated and nobody knows what to go to. There's so much on offer because all the artists are from the UK. So there's constantly huge nights happening, like every other day basically. So turnouts to the events are pretty poor because there's so much choice, and there's a night every other day basically where there's going to be a big name playing. And whereas if you go abroad, it's like for Canada, it's a treat to have like a headliner like Roscoe or Dr. P or something. So everyone packs in, the promoters will make a lot of money, everyone will have a good time. So yeah, there's massive differences, but it feels like Canada, it feels like a lot of places, including Canada, sort of 12 months to 2 years behind on the UK, just event-wise, but it feels pretty underground here, which what the UK felt like probably 2 years ago.
Okay. So as a dubstep DJ, do you consider yourself a musician?
No, more of a performer, I think. A musician, I think for somebody that can play physical instruments, perform live music, whereas I think DJing is more of a performance.
We gave people a chance to party somewhere completely different. It was a volleyball court with thousands of square feet of sand as the dance floor. It was pretty cool, and everyone enjoyed the change of pace. I mean, I don't think many of those people who were there danced in sand before.
To Montreal, which is probably one of the biggest, most booming cities of dubstep in North America right now.
How is DUBMASHINE involved with the community in Montreal?
Well, dubstep is a pretty new genre of music, so you have the DJs, the producers, and all the people who want to be part of the scene and need the events to work at to make themselves noticed. And we provide a place where they can do as the artists want to do, and they can generate their income and such.
DubMASHINE tries to really get involved with the community, whether it be with artists, for example, like Tristan and Jules from Keep It Clean. We have them do all our artwork for our parties, and they do some graffiti. We buy all their paint for them. We try to pay them a little bit after the party as well.
So I'm here with the resident artists for DubMASHINE. If you guys don't mind introducing yourselves.
I'm Tristan Curwen.
And I'm Jules Gaillard.
Right, so do you always do the artwork for DubMASHINE events?
For the past ones, yeah. Yeah, we've been doing them for a while now.
Well, so how did you get into making graffiti?
Being really fucking bored in high school.
Just drawing a lot and yeah, just have creative friends around. Always.
So do you do any commercial art on your days off from DubMASHINE?
Yeah, we've been known to do a few legal murals.
Legal murals?
Yeah, we've got one at Marianne and Delormier. And it's a huge wall that we got permission to do and just did the whole fucking thing.
So does DubMASHINE pay you guys?
Well, they pay for all the paint, like they pay for all the equipment, and like we eventually get for the party for free and like have a good time. So work on for us, have a good time and paint, and you know, we like have all the equipment for free. So
we did get $20 last time.
yeah,
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
man.
So do you guys ever paint under an alias?
Yeah, we have our own individual names, and then we paint under, I guess you could call it a crew, but it's more of just a collective of people who are artistic. Like we have musicians in it, you know, there's, I don't know, street artists, graffiti artists, you name it, I don't know. We take anybody, do a lot of like photo shoots, fashion stuff, so I don't know, we represent ourselves as Keep It Clean, K-I-K. Just, I don't know, when you do things, it should be nice and polished and stuff, you know? Try and make it as clean as possible, do your best work, and fucking go big or go home.
We're also looking into actually registering our company as a nonprofit organization. And at that point, we will be donating proceeds of our events to, some of the proceeds of our events to Don Ahu, which is an organization in Montreal that supports kids that are living in the streets. And the reason we chose that charity is because it really hits to home with the audience that we bring into our parties, which tends to be a younger crowd.
So what is your next big project?
We hope to be doing something very big for New Year's. We want to blow everyone out of the water for this one.
This is Emily Campbell for CUTV.